right, we got a special little edition, short edition of our Road to Camelot today, and we're going to be talking about these things right after this. So we have that problem with the floor right in front of the pantry where the slider has kind of dug in. There's supposed to be different things that will work for that. Somebody told me about some skids that would go on the slide itself, and I could not find those. So if anyone knows about those, let me know. But what I did find are these things by Lippert, and they're actually designed for if you have a slide going out over a carpet. So I might have to do a little bit of modification because they do have this end that's supposed to dig into the carpet and slide right into place. We don't have a carpet, so I got to figure out how that's going to work. I might have to cut this down and just kind of seal it to the floor. But these are skids that will go under the slide, and as the slide comes out, it will run over these instead of over the linoleum floor and dig holes into the linoleum. So we're going to go ahead and check out the installation of this coming up right now. So I've examined the floor a little bit better, and those skids that I purchased are designed for if you have a slide going over carpet. Now the issue that we're facing, even though we are not going over carpet, for it to work, I'm gonna have to cut this thing up. And I thought what I really need is something to go over a metal piece that is a corner piece that's kind of digging in as the slide moves into the rig. I really don't see how that skid, I mean, this thing is big, it's wide, it's kind of an eyesore. If it was on carpeting, I guess you could pull it up because of the way it goes down. So my whole thought is I'm not going to go that route. We'll probably return those. So I need to come up with a little skid, and the plan that I have is I'm going to use a little small piece of PVC. I'm going to cut a slit and then cut a section off, maybe 6-8 inches, that will slide in on that thing. And when the slide's on there, you're only going to have the width of the PVC, and the fact that it's rounded, it's going to be almost like a little ski that is going to cause the PVC to just kind of slide across the floor. So you got the plastic sliding across the floor. So we're going to try that out and test it, make sure it looks and works okay. And if this works, $2 piece of PVC versus Lippert charges 80 bucks. I got it on Amazon for like 50 something, so 60 bucks for 2 skids. I would rather send that back and use a $2 piece of PVC. So here we go. So this is the metal that is digging in to the floor. It's dirtier than it appears. It's really that strip there. So the idea is to get the PVC around that. So when this rides down, it'll bend up, and we're going to test it to make sure that it's going to work okay. But that's really snug, and it hides under the carpet just fine. I need to put the other one on the other side so it's even, but that should work. All right, so I widened the notch a little bit more. If I can see the little piece I cut out of both sides, I widened it a bit more so it would fit snug, and then use my trusty rubber mallet to kind of tap it into place. And as a result, we did a test run, bringing the slide in, taking it back out. It worked perfectly. So unfortunately, the damage is done to the floor, but there won't be any more damage. And if we decide to get the floor repaired, then we're basically going to be in pretty good shape. The tool that I used, my trusty Chicago Electric power tool. This is an oscillating cutter that I got at Harbor Freight, and this has been an all-around awesome tool. You'll see it has been used many other times throughout our travels. So yeah, it's a nice easy tool to carry with you. It's a saw, it's a sander, it's whatever you want it to be. Anyways, that's going to be it for this. We have a lot more repairs going on, and there'll be a whole bunch of short videos, most likely short, as we do these repairs around the rig. But if you're having trouble with the slide digging in, this is one option that you may have depending on the clearance you have. We had plenty of clearance for that slide to come in with that piece of PVC down there on the base. So till next time, hit that subscription button, press the notification bell, let you know where we post every Sunday at 2. Thumbs up for good measure, and we'll see you on the road.